A judge rules in favor of an Aurora City Councilwoman. Danielle Jurenski has been awarded $3 million in her lawsuit against a former Arapahoe County child caseworker.
And that caseworker is Niceta, the former partner of the former Aurora Police Chief Vanessa Wilson. Niceta accused Jurenski of abusing her own son.
Serious accusations there. Denver 7's Bayan Wang is live in our newsroom this evening. And Bayan, you spoke to Jurenski. These false accusations could have taken her son away. So I'm sure this ruling gives her some sense of justice.
Oh, it really does. And Jurenski told me she's very happy about the judgment, especially because it doubles down on holding a public official accountable. In fact, the judge's order says this award is made in part to send a message that this kind of conduct cannot and should not be tolerated by anybody. This all started last year when Jurenski made critical comments about Wilson on a radio show. Again, Niceta was Wilson's partner at the time, so one day after Jurenski's comments, Niceta made an anonymous report to authorities claiming she personally observed 2 incidents of Jurenski abusing her child. Just 2 weeks later, the investigation concluded, finding no wrongdoing on Jurenski's part. Fast forward to May, Niceta resigned and was criminally charged with felony attempt to influence a public servant and a misdemeanor false reporting of child abuse. Niceta pleaded not guilty to those charges, but in June, Jurenski filed a libel and slander suit against Niceta and won. The judge awarded Jurenski $3 million, finding that Niceta's actions were willful and done with actual malice.
I'm never going to see $3 million in my lifetime from Robin Niceta, and I understand that. But what Judge Bowles gave me essentially is the ability to make sure that Robin never forgets what she did to me, to my family, and to my son. And I speak to every elected official out there. We battle and it gets raw, and we call names and we throw mud, but you do not go after someone's children under any circumstances.
Obviously, some powerful statements made there by Jurenski. She went on to say that she's glad this is behind her and that she is now preparing for the criminal case against Niceta. Jessica?
This is definitely not over. Thank you, Bayan. Now, Niceta is going to trial in criminal court on this issue in May. She pleaded not guilty to charges relating to making a false report of child abuse back in December. State investigators also found inadequate effort in her work while she was working at the Department of Human Services. And we've been following this story for months. You can find our other reporting on Denver7.com or on Denver 7 Plus. That's free on your streaming device.